Timeframes to complete projects have escalated everywhere for a number of reasons. The time to finish a job has taken longer because of COVID. And when you talk about the last 5 years, we were ending a recession and then COVID hit. And I had customers that if they weren't ordering and locking down their materials and supplies on these hard bid jobs, they were losing money, and they did lose money. What did most people learn from that is that you have to collaborate ahead of time. You think about how a project starts, it either goes out to bid or it's negotiated, right? Either way, there's some design parameters involved. An owner or a municipality meets with the architect or engineering firm to discuss their needs and what their project needs to entail. And at that time, if you're negotiating the work as a general contractor or you're providing a design build services for that client, you're in a situation to really help share that risk with your client. And I'm talking about risk like weather delays, escalating costs due to inflation, and also being able to change the materials that you're using on a project because you can't get a hold of what you need. What alternatives do you have, and how does that affect the price? That's collaboration. And it's not just that. The hard bid contractors, where when we started off in the business, Wade, it was, we'll give you a bid and we'll do the job. According to your contract, we will provide for you exactly what your contract says. And we assume all the risk. And now you can't assume risk that you can't measure, right? So this collaboration is more important than ever. And to me, if you can't collaborate with an owner or architect and engineer, you shouldn't bid the job. You should just back away if they don't want to work with you ahead of time. For example, contract negotiations. The big thing among the associated general contractors right now is the effect of tariffs on material supplies. Folks are concerned about Trump's tariffs coming in and how that'll affect their ability to get materials from overseas markets. So that's an issue that's going to affect costs down the road. And this whole topic was how to negotiate that language into your contract about materials cost, that sort of thing. So this sort of collaboration just helps breed success. And the whole idea we've been preaching all along is you've got to protect your profit margin on a job. So if you have to redo a project because you took on a risk that was out of your hands, you've got to eat that. That's my main point. I hear my customers all the time complaining about a certain architect or engineer or owner that they were working with that was just driving them crazy. And I would say if you start collaborating from the beginning and they're hard-headed and hard to work with, it's a good sign not to sign a contract with them.